that at least most of us, at least in one point of our life, we're gonna at least try it. Whether it's because it's hot in a meal when we're hanging out with friends, or maybe because we just have one of those days where we just it's warm and we just want to sit back and relax and take a sip. By the way, this isn't real beer, this is water. I was going to read some samples, but somebody wouldn't let me. Now, the samples, actually, making beer, it's pretty easy. You can brew it at home. You just need to get the items, and the actual ingredients is not really that expensive. Now, the 4 ingredients that you need basically include water, that will be tap water. You don't need to worry about bacteria or anything because you're going to boil it. And the minerals in it, it actually makes the beer better. Depending on where you are, it can make some of the best beer in the world. It's basically because of the water. Then you're also going to need malt, which is this. Depending on the kind of malt that you use, it determines what kind of beer you use, whether it's light, dark, or whatever. Basically what the malt does, it gives food to the yeast. Yeast is used in the fermentation process. It's basically what makes the alcohol and the carbon dioxide. And you're also going to need hops. The hops, basically it's like the spices. It will make it better and tasty. Now the items that you're going to need include a stainless steel blue kettle. You need at least a 4-gallon, or less. It's not really about it. You're also going to need a 5-gallon glass carboy and a 5-gallon or maybe larger bucket, plastic bucket. You're going to use that in the fermentation process. You're also going to need an airlock, also in the fermentation process. You want to put it in the glass carboy. You're also going to need a racking cane. You're going to use that to basically transport it from the brew kettle to the carboy. And you're also going to need, well, beer bottles and crown caps and a bottle capper. Let's see, like this, except maybe a little bit cleaner. And you're also going to need 2/3 cup of dextrose or corn sugar. You're going to use those in when you're bottling too. And you're also going to need bleach. And no, you're not going to drink it. That's to blend everything. Now, when you get all the stuff, you can get it together and get it all mixed like that. Now, it's actually pretty simple. Just let me go a couple of steps. Stairs you need to prepare. It takes between 2 or 3 hours to get everything going, and then it's just going to sit around. But it's probably you take a day when you don't have anything to do. Then you're going to begin to boil water in the brew kettle. As it starts to boil, you're going to add the malt in it. You're going to add it right there to mix it up as it's boiling. Now, also while it's boiling, you're going to add the hops at the beginning of the boiling because it takes a little bit longer for it to break down. But you're not going to put all of it. You're going to take like half of it and throw it in, and about half an hour through the boiling process. You're going to add a little bit more, and just before you're done, the last part. You're going to need to let it boil for about an hour just to make sure that you kill all the bacteria. And after that, you're just going to let it cool. Now, just let it cool. Sometimes you can just leave it around until it's cold. Or you can put ice around it to make it faster. Now, do not put ice inside the kettle because the water in it might have bacteria, and that just spoils the beer. Now, you're going to need to wait for it to get cold, about 70 degrees. And after that, you need to clean everything. You're going to need to use bleach to clean everything up to make sure there's no bacteria to spoil the beer. Now, after it's cold and clean everything, gonna use this, I forgot the name of it, to transfer the beer from the kettle to the carboy, and then you're gonna work it. After that, the fermentation process takes about a week, maybe a little less or longer. It can get pretty funky. It's pretty cold. Breaking all molds and stuff. There's a little video that shows. I think you see it very well. But it can explode. You have to be careful with it. Sometimes in the envelope, you want to make a little hole for it to take a little bit of carbon dioxide out. Now, after the fermentation process is over, you're going to need all the bottles and the corn sugar. And you're going to basically use the bucket. You're going to put the sugar in there, and I'm going to paint water and mix it up. And we're going to use again that old plastic thing is remember for that again to transport it there. Let it sit around a little bit, and then you're going to transfer it again to the bottles. After you put it in the bottles, you're going to use the cap to close them up. Now the sugar that you use is to make a little bit more fermentation. You need to let the yeast, while you're transferring, you're going to let it sit down. It's still going to have some yeast in it, but it's not going to be, it's going to be a little. Now you're going to be careful with that, because if you transfer to yeast, you can make this happen. And that's basically about it. You just need some time to let it sit around. And yeah, then you can drink it and just put things when you're drunk.